Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is Flosstube 122. This is the 29th of April, and this is Patty prowling around the table. And as you can see from the cover photo, I found my book. Hallelujah, amen. I am so happy. I looked and looked and looked, and the thing was, I could remember distinctly the impression of like dropping it, right? Of like dropping it in something or setting it on something and hearing it go, like it went to the bottom of something. And I thought, oh my gosh. And so I looked in, I mean, literally I looked everywhere. I looked all over the house, looked in the Jeep. I was losing my mind over it. And finally decided to say something to James Williams about not being able to find it. He walked out and looked in the Jeep. I said, I already looked in there. It's not there. And then he said, did you look at your purse? No, we haven't been anywhere that I took my purse. Because a lot of times, like if we just run on Friday night, a lot of times I'll just take my phone. I won't take my purse. So if we don't have the girls with us, he went and unzipped my purse, and there it was. And at that point, it just became completely clear in my brain what I had done. I had, for some reason, it didn't get into I have like a black little book box thing, and I keep the charts that I'm waiting to hear from somebody that'll be shared. I put this in there. I put my thank you notebook in there and things like that. And for some reason, when I picked it up last week, this book missed getting in the bin. And then when the kids came over, I wanted to give Bebe her birthday card, and I had written it out and dropped it in my purse. So in case I, had seen her before. So I went and got her birthday card out and had this in my hand, and evidently dropped it in my purse when I took that out to think, well, that I'll keep it out of the way. And there you have it. What in the heck? So it's warming up here. It's overcast today. We're expecting some rain, so hopefully we'll get it. We need it in terrible ways, but I've got, the planters are probably about halfway planted around the pool. And I've got, like I said, my corn, watermelon, squash, peppers, some zinnias, gazanias, different things sowed out in the flower bed to come up. And so I spent a lot of time this week messing around in the yard and out on out in the flower bed in the garden part. So I didn't get as much stitching done as I do sometimes, but I did okay. I did okay. That's as far as I'll go with that. But like I said, I was just so relieved to find my book. Hallelujah, life can happen. So there will be, at the end, last 2 weeks worth of people's names. I'll say on the shares who they got to, because I already did them. So I did them this morning. I remember doing them before I filmed. So without further ado, I thought I would have a finish on my Spookhouse selfie. And I got close. I got so close. And now this is through JABCO, just another button company. And like I said, I went and looked, and they still have it on their website as available. You get the chart when you buy the button pack. I think it was like $15. It wasn't expensive at all. And it's so cute. This one, I've got the DMCs, and I'm doing the DMCs on it. But I really thought I would be done, but life happens. And I did get to go, I had lunch yesterday with Micah and Aria and Sister and Shada and Baby Dust and Annie in town. They hadn't eaten on, we have a little patio, 2 of our restaurants here in town, well, I guess 3, but one of them is so tiny I discount it as far as the patio. The restaurant is, but their patio is just like this. But I love the patio. I love to eat outside. And so we met there yesterday at lunch and had lunch and all, and discussed our plans for the summer and all this. But so Spookhouse Selfies, I just need to finish filling in Frankenstein's monster's face. And he is so cute. They're all adorable. So I have a few straight stitches left to put in right here and here. You can see they're on, see right there? Those straight stitches on the mummy. And then Frankenstein's monster, I only have the green of his face left to fill in. So this one is like crazy close. It's been super fun. This may be my first full coverage piece. If it's not, I don't recall having done another one that was full coverage. I just dyed the 8 of myself with a scrap that I had here. So it's been surprisingly fun. I've always kind of been afraid to think much about full coverage pieces because that's a lot. That is a lot. That's just a lot of stitches. And so this one, with it divided up into the 3 squares, and they're not, let's see how big they are. Oh, they only give it to you all like that. So it's 125 by 52, all of them together. So that's not too bad at all. So I guess they're about 52 by 52 all across, because I didn't put the spaces between mine. But they also have these in little felt applique, which I may go get to put with it because they were really cute too. They had several little felt applique pin cushion, pin keep things that were adorable. And they had this one that matched these guys. So they're done just like this, except in wool felt. And it is so dang cute. So I may pick that up and do it to go with these guys, because I have had so much fun doing them. And I'm going to tell you, I've already had trauma this morning. Because who spilled 16 ounces of coffee all over her bathroom? Just me, no one else? Well, hallelujah for that. Because 16 ounces of coffee, I'm pretty sure will cover 2 square miles. It went all the way down the side of the bathtub tiles, all the way across the top. 16 ounces of coffee. On top of the fact that then I was cheated out of that 16 ounces. So, you know, it was like a double insult. Yes, that's how I started off my morning, straight out the box. Straight out the box this morning. So leave it to me. Get Friday started with a bang. The girls are at field day. Kimi has field day today, so Aria got to go with her mom for Kimi's field day, and they are excited. Let me see if I can find it. She sent me a picture. Aria's already been swimming this week several times. Kimi went yesterday with her. I may get in this weekend, but it'll be the first time I've been in. There we go. If I can get that sort of where y'all can see it without all the glare. But they were really excited about having their field day. And then Sue, I want to show you this. She lost her husband this week. He was a bullfighter, rodeo clown, whichever you want to call it. But we had Catch's birthday, and let me see if in any of these you can see him in his little, well, you can kind of see him there. I'll try to get a better one up and get it up for you so you see my heart is just breaking for you. Why is that going on there? There we go, maybe. But it was his rodeo birthday party, and he was a little rodeo clown. So I am sending you all the love and the hugs today, Sue, because I know you're having a rough day and a rough week. She lost her husband on Wednesday. It had been a cancer battle. So I am so sorry, and I'm sending all the love and hugs. We go on Monday. They took that other place off Daddy's face, and they were able to trace back like where the lymph node it drained to. They removed it, they sent it off, and then they ordered some CT scans. So we go on Monday to find out what's going on with that. So he has been back at work and doing his thing. He was at the birthday party on Saturday, which was completely traumatic because all time on my husband about roughhousing in the house. When my kids were little, do not roughhouse in this house. Go out to the yard if you want to roughhouse. But Dax loves to roughhouse. Well, he's in the 3rd grade this year. And so, you know, James is like Shrek. James Williams is like huge. And so he always, you know, wrestle with me, you know. And so James is squeezing him, playing wrestling with him, and squeezes him, and he passes out. My God, they're goofing around, playing around too long, obviously. But then Dax, a lot of times when they're wrestling, he'll like fall over like that. So James still thinks he's playing. He goes down after he lets him go and hits his head on the baseboard. Yes. His pupils were fine, but he got nauseated. So at that point, you're going to the emergency room. So he had a big knot. The knot came out, you know, which was always a good thing for the knot to come out, but instead of go in, you know, so you can't feel like there was a knot when, you know, you hit something. But so Shadow had to come, she had not got there yet. Brandon and Dax had come before she and Dust. They got there before that. So they got to spend their Sunday in the emergency room, being sure he was okay, which he was, thank you, Jesus. They did a CT scan and everything to be sure. But in our family, we just, head injuries really scare me. After CJ's, I think, well, I don't know, all y'all may not know this, my oldest had a shearing injury when he was in high school. He wrecked on his dirt bike, and basically a shearing injury is your brain, the two halves your brain tears apart. So the two halves of his brain tore apart. And he was in a coma for days and days and days and days and days. And we had to do therapy and learn to walk and talk and all this again. And then somebody else we know had a horrible experience and lost their life to a head injury in college. And so we just do not, it was a football injury. We don't, that's too scary for me. So it was quite an eventful weekend. I'm telling you what, by the time Sunday, we couldn't sleep Sunday night, even after we got the all clear, because, you know, then Shadow needed to wake him up every 2 hours. So, you know, he slept with his mama, and she set her alarm and got up, you know, woke him up every 2 hours to be sure that he was okay and all. But of course, you just can't sleep. Of course, James was mortified that he had hurt him. But it was just one of those freak things where, one, you have try to remember how strong you are and how much bigger you are than him. And two, you shouldn't have been roughhousing in the house. But they did. So Sunday was like Holy Toledo. Too much. Then we did something Saturday too, and I can't even think what it was. Oh, Saturday was Kimmy's math pentathlon, which she got a little, she got honorable mention. She won 3 out of 5 of her games, I guess, or something. I think that's what Micah said. Anyway, she was very excited and very happy with how she did. And it was her first time to do anything like that. And Micah was one of the, I don't know, moderators, I don't know what you call it, that sits at the table and helps the kids. So we had started off over there to get her because Aria wanted to stay for a little while, but it went faster than they thought. So Micah texts us, hey, don't, you know, just turn around because we're nearly done, and we weren't supposed to be done for 3 more hours. So we didn't end up going to see the award ceremony or pick up Aria because it was already over. So So then we owed them a treat time. So they're spending the night tonight, and we'll go get hamburgers and ice cream, and then they'll go home in the morning. But it has been something else. I've all week long been just over Dax hurting his head, and I mean, they're just, kids are very resilient, but they're also fragile. And James Williams just, I mean, he plays rough, and it was horrible. It was horrible. I think, I don't know. I was just so freaked out, and I think I was more upset than anybody because I spend my life getting on to him about, I've spent my life getting on to him about playing rough. Obviously to no avail. Might as well just been saving my air because you see how much good it did. None. Absolutely none. Don't be playing in the house. Don't be playing in the house in your sock feet. I mean, I can go on and on and on. On and on and on. I worked on Flag of Stars, and I think I worked on it on the weekend. It is a Bent Creek kit. It comes to 18 count. I think it says linen and the pearl cotton. And it is so cute. And I'm so ready to display it this summer. And I got a decent amount done on it. So all my blue is finished. The red, I've got to think that there's one more little red there. This white one's done. Then I've started on these two. And then there is just one more red one across the bottom that I haven't started. So this one works up really, really fast. I'm loving it. I wasn't sure about the pearl cotton and the 18 count. I didn't know if I would like that, but it's super easy to see. They have these, Bent Creek has them in all kind of adorable little seasonal patterns. They have a little moon I've seen. They have pumpkins. Just so many cute things on, and I think they're all on this 18 count linen, and you use the pearl cotton on them. And this just came as a kit. Like I said, I know Fat Quarter Shop has it. I saw it on there, unless they've sold out of it. And your LNS should be able to probably get it for you. It's an older kit, but they must be re-oomping them or something because they're still available on there. But I love this thing. I love stitching on it. I love the way it's looking. It has, and it's, the light isn't showing it up really good. It has 2 colors of red, 2 colors of blue, and then the white. So I don't know if you can see the 2 colors of red there in that top stripe. Very good. Well, hello, Patty. Hello. How are you? You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi, Patty. Patty, you want to say hi? Huh? Can you say hi? No? Where you gonna go? You can't sit right here. You can't sit right here, Patty. I gotta have this space. You gotta go right there. Hey, you gotta go over there. Can you go over there? Look, look, look over there. I'm doing something. See, I'm doing something. See, I'm doing something. Yeah. Can you go play a little while? The girls will be here later, and you'll be wishing you moved around more, because then you'll be having to hide, because your mama will be carting you around like a baby. So, or Kimmy says, "Sure, you know I'm her mother." I know you are, and I know she knows it too. She'll just pick her up and cart her around, but she usually, like when they get tired, they'll lay down next to each other, and Kimmy will turn the TV on, and they'll just lay there and snuggle. But she does not like for me to pick her up. She won't let Pat pick her up at all. But she doesn't like for me to pick her up and carry her around, or Aria, for that matter. She doesn't like Aria to carry her very much, but Kimmy carts her all over the place. So I guess that is her mother, because she lets her do things she doesn't let anyone else do. And I'm dying of thirst, I guess, because I was cheated out of 16 ounces of my coffee. I worked on my Easter House Trio. It looks like I forgot somebody that I worked on this week, and I'm trying to think who it is. But I worked on Easter House Trio by Waxing Moon. We are going to do a sal as soon as I get done with this one. We're going to sal just a Waxing Moon House Trio, okay? So just whichever one you want to do. I'm going to be doing the Patriotic Barns next. But if you have one in your stash or that you've started or whatever, we're going to sal along just any of the ones you want to do. I'm going to try to do a good Barbara, Raspberry Stitcher, hello Barbara, and try to divide it up so that it makes sense, so that we can finish it up in a certain amount of weeks. I like that. Patty, I think you got your hair on my face. Oh, I can feel it tickling me. I just brushed you, so it shouldn't be. Maybe it's my hair. Probably is. My gosh. But we're going to sal any Waxing Moon House Trio. So after I finish this one, I'm going to start my Patriotic Moons, Patriotic Barn Waxing Moon. But any Waxing Moon House Trio, if you want to sal along, we're going to get that going. I love these. I love, love, love them. And turned my other one into a beautiful little drum that I just love. I cannot wait to get out. And then when I finish this one, she said she'd do this one again. Like I said, I don't know why she's nice to me like that. She probably wish she'd lose my number, block it in her phone. But she is precious and so skilled. I told you before, she and her sister wrote quilt books. She is such a skilled, she knits. There are so many of y'all like that are so next level talented with all your things, and I'm just like, I'm still struggling with my finger knitting in there. I set it to the side, haven't touched it in a while. Maybe the girls can help me finish it this weekend. Oh, and when Kimmy was here the other day, she wanted to get out the sewing machine, and she wanted to make a skirt. And I said, baby, I think if you're gonna make a skirt, you're gonna have to make it on Sugar's sewing machine. Yours, I don't think will hold, because it's just one of those, like it was a beginner one that uses yarn and it pushes the yarn down through. I said, baby, I don't think you can do a skirt with that you're gonna wear. So she found her a piece of green material, just green cotton, and we ran one seam down the side, and we turned a little hem under, and we turned a little top under for some elastic. And I said, now baby, I don't know if this will be very comfortable at school because this kind of fabric don't have any give to it. And she said, well, sure, it's not PE day tomorrow. And I said, okay. And I want y'all to know, she wore it to school the next day with a little white shirt, and she said she got many compliments on it. And so she gonna turn out being a seamstress, not me. These are the DMCs, and then I have added in some of my Wicked Stepmothers. That's Wild Irish Rose. I've got Yellow Moon, Hard to Be Humble, Hey Jude, and Babyface. And then the Victorian Motto Heirloom Blue Bonnets. I think that's the only other one besides the DMCs that I pulled to go in there. And it is on 30 count Belfast. Yeah, 32 count Dirty Belfast. Let's see if that's in the frame right like that. So I joined my grass together. I finished my bunting. I finished my bottom border. And then I started on my tulips. I did add in an extra one here and here to kind of fill it up so I don't have like such a gap. So I'll put my basket, I decided to go ahead and put Easter, and I'll just turn it a little bit so the Easter's to the side or the back. It has some little flowers that go here with like little lazy daisy leaves. And then this has baskets over here. So let's see if I can be coordinated enough to get them all up there at one time. Nope, I can't. Maybe I can. So I need baskets, and I need this line of blue flowers, and then to finish my border, across the top. So I am really close on this one. Spookhouse Selfies will probably get it finished tonight. After I put the girls down, I'll probably just fill in, because it's just fill in at this point, that green. And so I will finish it up tonight, and then the only Halloween one that I have left that I'm working on will be my Cox Crow Sow from Sisters out of Blackbird. So that will be my fall one that I'm still working on. And then I will put some of my winter ones back in there. Put one of them back in at all times to get them finished. So like I said, I need that row. There's just little flowers and lazy daisy stitches. I think there's about 5 of them that go right there. Then it has a basket, and then it says the word basket somewhere on the outside right here. On the outside right here, and it has some Easter eggs. I'm not gonna put the Easter eggs here and here. I'm just gonna put my, I'm just gonna take the little flower garden down longer so that I don't have any more Easter eggs. I don't want Easter eggs on every one of them. So I'm either gonna, I could switch, I guess, and put Easter eggs here and here, and then just put flowers in a basket over here. That way this one would be totally say Easter and have Easter eggs, and then this one would just have baskets on here. So I don't know, I'll do one or the other. But I have loved stitching this. I forgot how much I enjoyed the Patriotic House trio. It is just so much fun. So much fun. And I love the little bunting. It's got pink, blue, yellow, and purple, and then the outline of it all is a different color purple. So this is the Wild Irish Rose, is the same color as this. And there, I don't know if it shows up good or not on there. But this one has been so much fun to work on, and I'm so excited to be finished with it. I'm gonna be, it'll be sad to put it up. I'll have to leave it out for a while after I get it back. But it is such a fun piece. And this is, all my roofs are Hey Jude. I've told you, I think I told y'all that before. I just did the thread different. This one I did just all the way across and back with my Hey Jude. And this is by Wicked Stepmother. Here. And then this one I did 2 or 3 blocks and came back 2 or 3 blocks. 2 or 3 blocks and came back 2 or 3 blocks. So you can see that one looks a lot different than that one. And then this one on the end, I think I did in sections, like 5 stitches at a time, and then came back and did 5 stitches at a time. So you can see each one of the roofs, the color looks a little different, but it's still the same thread. I just did it in different ways. Is all that on there? No, right there maybe. But I love that. That is the best thread for roofs ever. So Frankie, I hope you have some in shop. I don't, if not, you may kill me. Oh, I know what else I've worked on, but I don't have over here. Well, I'll show you next week. Is my, my piece with the springtime thread from a Wicked Stepmother. I don't know where I left it. I thought I had it in my stack here. But this one has been so fun. And like I said, then I will start on my Patriotic House next, and Patriotic Barns. My gosh, what is wrong with me? Y'all see, I needed that 16 ounces of coffee too. Real bad. Real bad. My eyes are about to itch out of my head. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. And, oh, that one, hang on. You go in there. Like I said, I've been trying to make myself be better about keeping cleaned up as I go. That way, if the girls get here and I'm just got finished filming, it's not chaos while I try to get everything put back up, because they like to help put back up. And then sometimes I get things in the wrong bin. A lot of y'all said ask Aria when my book went missing. And I did, but I picked it up and put it up when she was in her room. She got in her room to get something. And she said, Shook, it was on the table and then you picked it up. I said, I know, baby, that's the last time I remember it. She said, well, I don't know what you did with it after that. I was like, oh, jeez, jeez, jeez. And then, like I said, it finally got found, so. I didn't get a little bit done on my Noah Oh Noah. I was just too wiped out. Because I got it out late at night, and it is on, it's 32 count country mocha. I got it out late one night, and my eyes have been itchy and stuff all day, and I just could not see it good enough. So I think I just got a little bit done on this last bowl here. I don't think I did anything else. These are some of the DMCs, some of the Wicked Stepmothers I've just pulled, and then a Classic Colorworks. Yeah, so I've got all the DMCs except I put in Blue Moon from Wicked Stepmother and Oh Holy Night from Wicked Stepmother and Wagon Wheel by Classic Colorworks. But it's very pretty. Very pretty. The design is so cute. And I'm not going to put Hetty Pritchett on there. I may do this one for my Amy, since she never married. It would be an easy one to use for her and just put her name in there. And also she only had 2 names. Her and my grandmother both, my mama and my Amy, they were Nova and Neva. They didn't have, Mommy didn't give them a middle name. I don't know why. But they were Nova and Neva Marbury. But this guy here, I told y'all, see, that's where I started on the wrong the other day, and I haven't taken it back out yet. But I did get this little flower basket done down here and then had to put it down. And y'all, that's the way, sometimes, I don't know if your eyes are tired, your brain is tired, so I just set this down and picked up this. When I got this out, I didn't pick up my Spookhouse Selfies. I picked up my Easter House Trio that night, and I just worked on, I finished that bunting that night when my brain was just done. But this is gorgeous on this. This is from Floss and Fabric by Jerry Lynn. I love it. It is nice to stitch on, but I just could not get it going that day because my eyes was too itchy. But it is going to be so cute when it's finished, and I cannot wait. Or you could just, okay, let me also say this. If you didn't want to put somebody's name, you could put the Bible verse in there instead of the person's name. You know, you could just put the Bible verse in there also. So if you didn't want to put a name, if you don't have a lot of family or you don't like them, or I don't know, whatever. If they don't suit you, don't put their name on there. Just go and put, you know, the Bible verse in there and get on down the road. I understand that. Sometimes your family just don't suit you. I got lucky. Mine's pretty good. James Williams is my big problem. And he is big. And like I said, I know when I get to heaven, I'm going to ask Jesus what was so funny about a 6'4" toddler. And I'm sure he'll have a good explanation for me. And I'm going to be interested to hear it. For sure. Because I ain't knowing right now what it could be. At all. Not at all. And I got some Happy Mail this week. Let me see, I'll do Happy Mail and then I'll do comments, and then I'll go over all these shares. And also 2 of y'all, well, I'm fixing to show this. Sweet Charlotte sent this back with a friend. So, and I think Diane, I think I already contacted you, and I think yours is on its, you may have got it now, or it's on its way. So Allison, Norris, and Angela West, holler at me about, I'm gonna write the date on here that I'm telling y'all about getting this, because she finished Bittersweet Season. She sent some money for postage, which is not necessary, but it's very sweet. And so thank you so much. But I don't know. Let's just send it over there. She also came across a friend. So she sent me this sweet card. She came across a friend for it. So that's the reason I have 2 more to go too. So Allison Norris and Angela West, make sure that I have your current address. And if you're still ready to stitch these, if you're ready to stitch these, holler and I'll send them on. I'll get them in the mail this week. Here's the materials list. If you want to just freeze this screen right there for a minute. So you can get, if you want to go ahead and get what you got, to get coming to you. So thank you so much, Charlotte, for the postage money, which was sweet of you to send, and the beautiful card. And not only for the bittersweet season, but for the friend for bittersweet season. So thank you so much, because that'll make some other people very happy, because those are hard to come by. I mean, they are older, but I mean, it's crazy how hard they are to find. I don't know if I ever found a date on here. My brain wants to say 04, but I don't know if that's right. But I mean, they have been hanging around for a long time, waiting. I really thought it said on one of these. Oh, 2002. So it has been hanging around for a long, long time. I still have to get mine framed so that it's ready to go. It's still sitting there on my desk because I like to look at it, so I've left it sitting there, which doesn't remind me that I need to get it framed. So thank you so much, Charlotte. I appreciate it, and thank you for sending that on, because not only did you get to enjoy it, but now 2 people, another person will get to enjoy it faster. So thank you so much. Charles sent me this with his funny drawings. He always sends me funny drawings. They're too much, Charles, and I love this. I suspect it is a and I don't know much, but I'm guessing it's a beautiful, so detailed, like a dollhouse carpet. Look at that. I love it. Micah had a pretty dollhouse that a doctor I used to work for and I put together and painted for her. And then one day when she was being tootie, she acting a bird and picked off a bunch of the shingles. And after that, I gave it away to somebody else. And now I could kick myself for not keeping it. But I think I will set my my B-Skep scissor holder on here and have it over there by my chair. I think it's beautiful. So thank you so much, Charles, for my beautiful tiny magic carpet. And yes, I wish I could take a ride on it and go places, because at the best of times, I am not a good flyer. I do it, but it's not my gig. And at the worst of times, like right now, I haven't been anywhere in so long, and I am antsy to go and not go. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see here. This is from Mary. Mary, I thought there was a card. Mary, was there a card with this, or did we just email? Maybe we just had emailed. She sent me a sweet little note. Postage money. So thank you so much, Mary. Y'all are way too nice to me. Y'all are so sweet. I gotta make sure I put that up and put it in my postage purse, or Aria will be filling her piggy bank with it. You leave money lying around, she thinks it's for her piggy bank, y'all. But she sent me these gorgeous charts. This one I have just loved ever since it came out. It has, what, 3 or 4 in here? It's by Teresa. It's Let Love Rain by Teresa Kogut, and it has, and it was stitched by Colleen. 1, 2, I think there's 3 in here or more. And one of them, Let Love Rain, is really, really big. So I'm fixing to show them all. Love your family. So there's 3. Yes, it's beautiful. So it has this heart that says, "You'll never know, dear, how much I love you." From You Are My Sunshine. And then this one is Love Your Family, which is so gorgeous. And then this big, big one is Let Love Rain. Oh, it's beautiful. That is so beautiful. And I think this one will definitely have to get in the sampler rotation. It is, let me see where it tells how big it is. It looks like a big girl. That one's Love Your Family. Let's go back this way. Back. That's this one, Let Love Rain. Oh, here it is. $2.90, 4 by $3.90. So she doesn't just look big, girl. She is. She is very big, and she is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So yes, that will definitely have to happen, and this one is so sweet. If you want to change the world, go home and love your family. That is so beautiful. I adore that. And you could actually tent stitch all that grass if you didn't want to do that big old block of grass. You could tent stitch it, but it is gorgeous. I don't stitch little people a lot, but those two are so cute. So cute. So this is beautiful. So Mary sent this, and then, hang on, I'm trying to get things done. And she sent Moonlight Visitor, which this is one of my favorite ones out of Anniversaries of the Heart. It always makes me think of my friend Sarah's daddy, Weldon. He was a Texas master naturalist, and he knew so much about plants and animals and bugs and, I mean, just everything. He was such a knowledgeable guy, and it is so gorgeous. I love this pattern. Like I said, it always makes me think of him. And where we had Catch's birthday party is Sister's Yoga Studio. She rents it out as a small event center when they're not having yoga classes. And so that's Sarah's parents' house. So Weldon lived there. He and his wife lived there, and Sarah grew up there. And I love going in there. It has the best vibe. And so I always say it's Weldon. It's Weldon being excited that visitors are there and still loving his place and playing outside. And the girls ran around in the yard, and there was so many babies at his party. So many kids and babies. There was twins. The twins are a couple of, 2 months younger than him. There was a 2-month-old baby. There was his little friend Brazos, which is just like 2 or 3 weeks older than him. There was 2 more babies. I'm trying to think who they belonged to. One of them belonged to, would have been, I guess, his cousin, because it was, his second cousin. Yeah, second cousin, I guess, because it's his mom's sister's baby. And no, his grandma's baby, his grandma's sister's baby, because Nellie, Bebe's mom, has a lot of sisters, right? And so one of them, some of them that are so much younger, and she's just has a baby. So there was that one, and then there was another little baby that I would guess probably about 6 months old, and then there were just kids everywhere. It was such a good time. They had little bundt cakes, and she had it decorated so cute, and she had pizza delivered so that everybody could just play and eat and hang out. And Sister has there's a slab of concrete outside that they do yoga on sometimes, and it is painted like a sunburst. It's just a neat place, and I know that Weldon just loves it. So every time I see this chart, I think of Weldon and what a fabulous, fun guy he was, and how lucky I was that I got to know Sari, and through knowing her, got to know her dad, and what a cool guy he was. And so this one always makes me think of Weldon. And one day I will get it stitched for her with her daddy's, with his initials and stuff on there, but I haven't yet. So she sent that. So Mary sent that, and then she sent these two. And these are so cute. And this must be one of the times when you do like I do, and sometimes you buy the same thing twice because it's so dang cute, you can't stop yourself. This is Little House Needleworks Fall on the Farm. So, so cute. One of them will be one of our shares today. Adorable. And it's, it doesn't have too many colors. 1, 2, 3. It's just got, oh, no, it does. I thought, my gosh, that does, how'd they do that? Okay, it has 14 colors. I'm a liar. But it's not, I mean, you're not going to have to spend a week on it. But it's so cute. So, so cute. It has a little girl with the apple, and then the cute truck, and the tree, and all this. It's adorable. So, this will be one of our shares today, too. So, but thank you so much, Mary, for the postage money and for these beautiful charts, and I will start sharing them on today. I'll put one of them in the thing for today. So, that was my Happy Mail this week. So, thank you so much, y'all, for sending all the fun Happy Mail and notes and cards and emails and letters. And I am the world's worst about getting it. I seem to not be able to get everything done. I can either get my email done, or I can get my messaging done, or I can get my comments done. I can't keep all the chainsaws in the air simultaneously. So, Char and Too Much Charles, I intended to text y'all back, email y'all back already, but I'm behind on emails, and I'm behind on somebody else's email that's sitting there in my thing. Well, whoever you are, you know, I haven't answered you back yet. Well, I did answer you, but not with your answer. I'm still looking for your answer. But we have so much, the shares from the other day. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to wait and do them all at one time. That'll, well, be kinder to my brain. So, last week, okay, here we go. All right. I've got to make sure I get these right because I'm grabbing the wrong things and be like, oh. Okay. So this one is Cake Owl. Cake Owl. Oh, and then Bunny. Okay, here we go. All right. For last week, and then I'll do the week before's. Owl, this is Owen by Heart in Hand. So cute. He's the cutest little thing. He goes to Angel Fairy 88. Angel Fairy 88, if you'll be sure and email me your address, it's in the drop down. And then I'll do questions and comments after I do these from before. This is Vicky Bino. Vicky, be sure I have your current address. This is Carrot Cake by Stitching with the Housewives. Adorable. This is Sweet Freedom by Lindy Stitches, and I think that's the name of it. A Stitch for Sweet Freedom. It is so pretty. And it goes to Lucinda Fino. Lucinda Fino. Be sure I have your address. And then these are the two from A Wicked Stepmother. I've got them just here together. And now I can send you this copy, or you can, Frankie can send you a PDF, whichever one. And I'm just gonna, oh, oh my gosh. For some reason, okay, I do have a cover sheet. I didn't think I did on one of them, but he didn't give me one on the other one. When he helps me sometimes, things get, he is kind to help me. James Williams is kind to help me print things because we all know computers and I be on the struggle bus. So I have one of them. So Bunny Rose goes to Karen Hildreth. And then the Norwegian Spring, which I'm just gonna hold up like this because he didn't make me a cover copy of it, goes to Oopsie Daisy DIYs and More. So Oopsie Daisy DIYs and More, holler at me, be sure I have your mailing address, okay? And then, what else are we looking for? This one, okay. Ice Angel, Kathy N. Kathy N. If you will get with me and be sure to have your current address. Like I said, the email's in the drop down on the description. All dolled up is Lori Brulin. This is Little House Needleworks. He is so adorable. His little belly is a snowflake. He is the cutest thing. Lori Brulin. Quaker Pumpkins is the Happy Stitcher, right? The Happy Stitcher. And then I don't know if I announced these or not. If I did, just pretend like I didn't. Pumpkins for sale is Caro Burden, Caro Burden, Caro Burden. If you'll get me your address. And then I have a few I haven't heard from. Let's see. Patricia Sonoff. Be sure and get me your address. Then this guy here. Can't hurt on that one. M. Deutscht. Deutsch. Deutsch. M. Deutsch. Get with me because I need your address to get that one sent out. And who else? Is that everybody? Eileen, I sent off that one. That was Patricia. No, I haven't heard from. Oh, no, I haven't heard from either of these two, maybe. No, I haven't. This is, this one is Helen B. Helen B, if you'll make sure and get me your address so I can get that to you. And then this one is Patricia Walters. Patricia Walters, you are the Redwork sampler by Just Stitching Along. This thing is so gorgeous. I can't wait to start this. I love it. So get with me on that. And I think that's maybe everybody that I'm waiting on. No, it's not. That's why I have these two sitting here. No, just one. That one is extra, right? Yes, Sandy Fishel. That's who I'm waiting on here. Sandy Fishel, if you'll get with me, you were the queen of the May, the beautiful, that primitive hair, that beautiful one. And I think that's everybody. Yes, okay. Okay, yay. So then we have questions and comments, and I will go back to them, and I should be maybe doing okay. Oh, I was laughing. Greenhouse Homestead, she said she got some chicken sticks for her birthday. I'm so happy about that because you ain't never going to be disappointed with chicken sticks in your life, in my mind. Chicken sticks are the good stuff. And Robin Selby, I use the whole thread for pearl cotton. I don't know if you can separate it or not. I never have tried, but I use the whole pearl cotton on that 18 count. So use the whole thread, and I have to use a threader. I can't, because it is thick. It's kind of a thick thread, so I do have to use my threader to use it, but I use all the threads in the pearl cotton. Okay, Joanne, I was dying because she said we were talking about things getting mixed up, and she was waiting at Whataburger, and you can wait forever at Whataburger. It's good, but you can die of old age literally sitting there in the drive-thru. And they got bought by somebody up to Chicago. I don't know if they'll know how to keep cooking my stuff, and they've already done away with my cheddar jalapeno biscuit, so we may have to part ways. But she said it took forever, and they couldn't figure out why. Her sister went, and they ordered four hamburgers, but they got 14 at the A&W. And that's why it took so long, and then that's why the bill was so big. One time when the kids were in high school, in junior high, I ran through Taco Bell, we were on our way to a ball game or something. And of course, when you have kids, they're little money sponges. You ain't never going to have a lot of extra money if you got kids, in my mind. And it was supposed to be $19, and they charged me $119. And it took me a month. It was insane. It took me forever to get my money back, and it was a nightmare. And so when you said that, I went straight back to Taco Bell. Straight back to Taco Bell, because they didn't give me $119 worth of food. They gave me $19 worth of food and charged me $119. Oh my gosh. So when you said that, I went straight right back there. Right back to Taco Bellyache and that $100 overcharge that I was like, who in their world has ever bought $120 worth of food at Taco Bell? I mean, good gravy. Isn't that like 1,000 tacos or something? I don't know. It was insane. And so I was like, oh my God. So yes, I went, when you said that, my brain went right straight back there. And Charlotte, she and Sue both, Charlotte's sister lost her husband in Missouri City recently. And so I will be praying for both of y'all. I don't know how you, it's just so hard. Grieving is such a personal thing and people do it differently. And so I'll be praying that, you know, things get better, that you get some peace and some sweet memories, and you see a way on. Natalie, I hope you're doing okay and you're feeling better. You've been sick and at the hospital and stuff, so holler at me and let me know how you're doing. Stitching in Love, yes, we love, I told y'all before, we love The Last Kingdom, but we like the Vikings Valhalla too. We're kind of watching them at the same time. And and I said any of the Waxing Moon House trios, we're going to do a Sal, so I'll keep y'all updated on that. Oh, and I forgot to grab him, but Jill Savage, the bunny that was right back here with the basket, it's like in profile, and he's made out of eyelet stitches, is Blackbird Designs at Easter Parade. It has it, and there was a basket design over here, and it's in there. It has 2 patterns in it, and it's been reprinted, so you should be able to find it, you know, around. And oh, Darlene, A Stitch Party of One, and Carol, Wicked Stepmother's threads do go quick. If you're looking for something specific, you can just shoot her an email and ask if she's going to be, you know, what she's got coming up this week, or if you can get this, that, or the other. And I think she just makes a little waiting list. And so then when she does dye them, then you're on there and you can get them. But they do go quick. But you know, it's just her and Rhonda, and so there's only so much 2 hands can do. Well, 4 hands, and then her husband is really good. He helps put them on the things and helps her get them mailed out and stuff sometimes. So he does help too. But I mean, it's just them, so they do go really crazy quick. But just keep an eye out or shoot her an email. Oh, Deborah, I love that your mom. She said her mom made carrot cakes during Lent for Lenten lunches at their church, and she would make 2 a week. And that when she passed away, and like my church, a lot of the churches have, you know, you'll have the service at the church instead of at the funeral home. I don't know why, but we do here sometimes. A lot of times depends on how many people are coming, how many play, like the church. Will the church hold that many people? Because sometimes the funeral home will hold more people than the church, which is horrifying but true. But they put the carrot cake recipe on the back of her funeral bulletin, so everybody left with a little piece of something to remember her by. And I love that. I love that. I told y'all I read somewhere that in 3 generations, nearly everyone is forgotten. And you know, something like that you have that's fabulous, you can share, that people will keep on making. I love that. That it keeps you in the game after you're already up there on your cloud doing your bit. I love that. Carol Ann, James loves him a chocolate cake with cream cheese frosting too. He loves chocolate and peanut butter is his favorite like taste combo, but he, for his birthday or for any special occasions, that he gets to pick it, he'll say, make a dark chocolate cake with cream cheese frosting. And that's what I make. That is his go-to all the time. And Charlotte Dronka and Christine Barton were the winner chicken dinner. It was in my purse. My little book here was in my purse. And, okay, y'all were asking about my bees. Patty Penn has made these for me. She doesn't make them to sell. She just makes them because she's precious and a genius. But I know Starlight Stitchery has them on their website, Starlight Stitchery. And I know Denise at Goose has some sometimes. Kathy, I don't know if I know you make project bags sometimes. Wendy makes project bags, but she does the quilted ones. I don't think she's made any of these. But if you have, or Kathy or any of y'all, holler and let me know if you make these so I can say what your webpage is, because these are super handy. You can stick this in your purse and take it with you. And I mean, there's a lot of threads with this one. I mean, you see that? I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 10. There's 10 thread colors in here. And so then it has my little thread bed on the inside. And I just put all that on one side. And then these are my little scissors. And I did send the link to my little scissors. I hope it worked. I think I put them in the drop down also. Did I forget to write that on there? We'll see in a minute. But they're just off Amazon. They come in 16, I think there's 12 or 16. There's either 16 and they're $18, or there's 12 and they're $16, something like that. But these things are so fabulous, and Patty Penn is a genius for making them. But I know those two places have them. And Long Dog Stitcher sent me some nice words to replace moist, and somebody else did too. Synonyms. Oh, Joan sent me a few, because I just hate using that word. It just, ugh. Okay, and Lucinda, she said she had a ricotta cake, and I've got to make myself a note, because I'm finna go look up ricotta cake, and another one of y'all said. An almond cake. Linda said a Scandinavian almond cake. I'm gonna look up both of those, because both of those sound marvelous. And I need a cake like I need a hole in my head, but I love to cook. And then, you know, unfortunately, then I also love to eat. Julie, yes, the book is like my dang missing pants, which just turned up right where I'd left them, which I had walked by that purse. I'd looked all over the bench, because we have, like, the mudroom out here has hooks, right? Has hooks there. And then it has a bench below it. It has bin things, space above and below. I pulled all the pillows off, you know, because there's some little pillows there. I pulled all the jackets out to be sure. I was like, so I had gone all around the purse, but not in it. Go me. And Charles and a bunch of the rest of y'all got a lot of snow right around Easter, and I think still. So, dude, I do not know about that snow. I hope it's all gone, because I'm ready for some warmer weather, and I hope y'all are too. And yes, the Chick-fil-A, the 3 pickles, and the chicken breast, the fried chicken breast, and the bun, that is a perfect combo. That should not be mixed with. And now a lot of my friends don't like Chick-fil-A too. They won't go there, and that's fine. I'm shallow. I'm a shallow person, and they have good chicken. They have good chicken. Do I agree with everything they agree with? No. But I don't agree with everything most everybody else does either. So I just have to say I'm going to have to be sitting here by myself, not doing nothing, not eating nothing, not knowing nothing, saying nothing, doing nothing, or I can just get the heck over it and get on down the road and know that everybody don't suit me, and that I'm a shallow person and I like good chicken. So that's me. That's me. I have been with friends who were going to go somewhere with us, and we stopped to eat there on the way, and they, honest to goodness, just sat there and would not eat. And they didn't say that until we got inside. And so it was too late then. So, you know, it is what it is. And the Cracker Jack story, that was the most precious thing. The most precious thing. Your Cracker Jack story is my haircut story. So, you don't, things just as you get older, you realize that things maybe weren't always what they seemed when you were a little kid. Swan Cottage, the little brass plaques on the light switches is something I need in my life, except when it's dark. I don't know if I can see them. I don't know, but I can't keep that right. But I love that I'm not the only person. That you said your son and several of the other ones of y'all said, yeah, I have issues. So I'm glad I'm not the only one with the light switch issue. It just boggles my brain. Clay, I did put the link to the scissors. I think it's in the drop-down description, and I tried to link it to your message. So I hope you got it. Go back and look at your message, and it looked like the link was going to work. If not, holler. Felicia, hello. She said it was her first time finding us. Thank you for hanging out with us. And on Fridays, and I hope we bring you some measure of joy. Ooh, I'm going over, Lord. Stitching Granny of 17, I hope you're feeling better. Some of y'all have been so sick, and it worries me, so I hope you're feeling better. Stitching with the twins. Hello, gorgeous girls. There's lots of twins in my family. I didn't get lucky enough to have twins. My aunt and my uncle are twins. My cousin had 2 sets of twins. I always thought twins, and there's lots of other ones in my cousins' families and like this. My cousins that had kids and all, but I always thought that would just be so fun. Twins would be so fun. So hello, gorgeous girls, and they love the JABCO Spookhouse Selfies. So I'm glad. Thank you for watching and hanging out with the girls and you. Jackie, my hummingbirds are in full force, and I'm here for it. I'm loving it. Aria thought she saw a white one the other day, and I was turned around the other way helping make slime. I don't know if there was a white one. I'm going to be watching for sure to see if there was a white one, but she said she saw a white hummingbird at the feeder. So I'm now super excited and now super zoned in on that. Susan, Button, I found it on Brenda Gervais' store, Country Stitches Online. And it came as the pattern and like some threads, like a partial kit or something. So let me know if that works, because I didn't find it listed anywhere else. I don't know if it was a limited edition thing and she only had it on the site, or if any of y'all know if y'all's LNS has them, holler, because I didn't know they were hard to find, and I had 2 people say they couldn't find it. And Colleen, congratulations on Marin. They had the first girl grandbaby in their family, the first girl baby in their family in over 100 years. That is nuts. And that little thing is going to have a dress a day. You know it's going to be the truth. So I am so excited for you, and that is so much fun. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see your pictures. Southern Yankee Stitcher, yes, I want to go see on your number 2 and number 3. She has number 3 and number 23. She did a sampler for her family members. So she's Southern Yankee Stitcher. So I made myself a note here. I did a asterisk by it, but you see I didn't get it done yet. Maybe I can do it before the girls get here today. To go and see your family sampler with all your family stuff on there. Okay, y'all, I think we may have got to the end. This is going to take forever to upload, and then we'll do our shares today. Will be Fall on the Farm, and just use the word farm. Just tell you if you've ever wanted to live on a farm, or if you lived on a farm and left. We have some people we know who did that, grew up on a farm, and they were like, nope. In their defense, it was a dairy, and that's the hardest kind of farm to be on. But this one is beautiful. This is by Kathy Barrick. It's called Black Heart. I love this stinking thing. It is so pretty. Oh, and she explains how to, Okay, and there are a few French knots and back stitching. It looks like there's just some straight stitches, back stitches, and French knots. But if those aren't your, bag, you might not want to get in on this one, but it's beautiful. So Black Heart by Kathy Barrick. I'm definitely going to stitch this one because I adore it. And so use the word heart. So we're using the word farm on the first one, heart on that one. And then this guy is so cute, but I want somebody to get it finished by Halloween. And it ain't going to be me. I ain't going to have time to get it done. So I'm sending it Halloween Cat by Satsuma. It's so cute. Use the word cat. So just tell me the name of your cat, or if you've ever had a cat, or if you like cats or you don't like cats or whatever. And those will be for next week. All right, y'all. I think that's everything. I'm going to try to get off here and get this thing uploaded before the girls get here from their field day. And it is chaos for the rest of the day. And hopefully I'll get the rest of my plants planted. So y'all have a happy Friday. Have a great weekend and enjoy your stitching. Bye.